Imagine walking down a dark road at night. No lights, no houses, just your footsteps on the ground. Then you see it. Something standing in the dark ahead. Too tall, too still, staring at you. You tell yourself it's just a tree, but trees don't smile. People around the world have seen things exactly like this and reported them as real. In part 1, I showed you 7 Trevor Henderson creatures with real-world connections. This time 7 more. Some based on real creatures, others on documented cases. Some exploit fears your brain can't escape. All of them have a terrifying truth behind them. Let's begin. Number 7. The Smile Room. Imagine walking through an abandoned building. You notice a door. It seems normal enough, but behind it waits something hungry. The Smile Room isn't a place. It's a creature, a living trap disguised as an ordinary room. Step inside, you'll discover massive gums, the color of dried blood. Jagged teeth line every surface. The walls themselves are made of flesh. You have exactly 6 seconds. That's it. The door slams shut behind you. The back wall opens like a throat, dragging you deeper into something that feels horrifyingly alive. Weak stomach acid begins dissolving your body, slowly. What makes this creature truly nightmarish? It can appear anywhere. Empty hallways, forgotten staircases, dark doorways in places nobody visits anymore. It reshapes itself to fit any space, using a massive tongue to pull victims inside. Some believe the Smile Room is actually a wormhole, a mysterious portal connected to some dying cosmic creature we can't begin to understand. In 2006, 2 Canadian teenagers disappeared without a trace. The only evidence? A photograph on their phone, showing an enormous gaping mouth with those 2 words, the Smile Room. When investigators arrived, they discovered nothing but a brick wall. Artist Trevor Henderson later published this image in 2018 as part of his found footage horror series, but the original disappearance remains unexplained. Number 6. The Pale Lady. The Pale Lady first appeared in a book called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Horror artist Trevor Henderson later redesigned her, turning her into something even more terrifying. She has a round, pale face and long, messy black hair. Her eyes are completely black with no pupils. In Henderson's art, she stands tall with a huge body covered in what looks like webbing. A creepy red glow fills the room around her. The lore says she haunts cursed places like old houses and dark hallways. She traps victims inside maze-like rooms. When you try to run, she teleports right in front of you. At the final moment, she wraps her arms around you. Your body dissolves into hers. You vanish forever. Her story sounds a lot like real ghost legends. At Barry Pomeroy Castle in England, people have reported a white lady for hundreds of years. She is said to be Margaret Pomeroy, a woman locked away by her jealous sister and left to starve. Witnesses say her ghost lures visitors toward the tower, where some fall to their deaths. Trevor Henderson may have created the Pale Lady, but ghosts like her have haunted people for centuries. Number 5. Cartoon Dog. You know Cartoon Cat, but his brother might be worse. Cartoon Dog showed up in 2019. Trevor Henderson dropped one image online. That was enough to terrify thousands. Picture this: an abandoned building, total darkness. A creature stands half hidden behind a door. His body is pitch black. His eyes, wide open, never blinking. He wears white gloves like old cartoon characters used to, but nothing else about him feels playful. His mouth stretches impossibly wide. Rows of razor-sharp teeth fill it completely. The grin on his face isn't friendly. It's hungry. Here's what makes him different from Cartoon Cat. This monster can stretch every part of his body. His neck, his legs, his arms, all of them can extend without warning. He doesn't need to move toward you. He just reaches. One photo showed only his mouth under a bridge. No body visible. Just teeth waiting in the shadows. That means he could be anywhere. Walls don't stop him. Distance doesn't matter. The scariest part? We don't know what he does to victims. People took those photos. They never came back. No bodies, no witnesses, nothing. In 2018, a woman in Ohio reported seeing a dog-shaped shadow standing upright in her hallway at 3 a.m. She described it as smiling. She wasn't alone. Reports of grinning humanoid canines appear across decades of paranormal encounters. Black dogs, smiling figures, creatures that mimic familiar shapes. Psychologists call this pareidolia combined with threat detection, your brain desperately searching for recognizable patterns while sensing something predatory. Trevor Henderson didn't invent this fear. He illustrated what people already see in dark rooms. The familiar made monstrous. Next time you see a cartoon character in the corner of your eye, look closer. Make sure it's not looking back. Number 4. The Country Road Creature. This creature lurks on empty highways after dark. Trevor Henderson created this monster. Many fans call it his most terrifying work. It towers around 20 feet tall. Most of the time, it hunches forward or crawls on all fours. The body is thin, pale, almost skeletal. Its arms stretch too long. Its legs bend the wrong way. These twisted joints let it move fast without making a sound. Sharp claws tip every finger. The face is the worst part. It looks like a starving old man. White eyes glow through the darkness. Sometimes you see a wide, horrible grin. Other times the mouth is gone completely. This thing is smart, dangerously smart. It doesn't chase, it waits, it plans. Overpowering a human takes no effort. Therefore, it plays with its prey first. Some believe it can shapeshift. It might appear as a lost traveler on a forest road. Maybe an injured person begging for help. You stop your car, you step outside, that's when it strikes. Speed, strength, intelligence, deception. The country road creature uses all four. Only Cartoon Cat ranks higher among Trevor Henderson's creations. In 1988, a truck driver named Ronald Bailey vanished on Route 78 in rural Ohio. His rig was found running on the shoulder. The door hung open. His coffee was still warm. Earlier that night, Ronald radioed dispatch. He mentioned stopping to help a tall, thin man standing in the road. Dispatch told him to keep driving. He didn't listen. Search teams found drag marks leading into the tree line. The marks stopped after 40 feet. Just stopped. No body, no blood, no tracks leading away. Ronald Bailey was never found. No suspect, no motive, no explanation. Just an empty highway. Just the darkness. Just a door left open. Number 3. The God of Roadkill. The God of Roadkill is a skeletal creature with a long bird-like mask, a body of nothing but ribs, spine, arms, no legs. Its skull is huge, almost as big as the rest of it. The eyes look drawn on, crude. Therefore, many believe the bird head is just a mask. It drags itself forward, using only its arms. This thing is massive, roughly the size of a van. This entity helps animal souls killed by vehicles cross into the afterlife. But it also takes revenge. Drivers who hit animals will die later in a road accident. No survivors. Does the God of Roadkill cause the crash? Or does it twist fate itself? Nobody knows. Despite this terrifying purpose, it shows mercy to humans who never harmed animals, especially children. It's been known to avenge abused or murdered children too. It guides humans killed by vehicles into the afterlife. But this creature didn't come from nowhere. Humans have always believed roads remember death. We build memorials. We feel guilt. We imagine judgment. Across cultures, beings existed whose only purpose was guiding souls after fate was sealed. Across folklore, people reported seeing strange figures on roads moments before fatal crashes. The God of Roadkill is where all of that collides. Seeing this creature while driving isn't a warning. It's the first sign the crash is coming. Number 2. Treehead. Imagine a scarecrow. Now imagine it got tired of standing still. Treehead is exactly that nightmare brought to life. This thing stands over 1,000 feet tall. That's bigger than most cell phone towers. At sunrise or sunset, its hair looks like an entire forest sitting on top of a body. Siren Head seems small compared to this monster, but here's where it gets worse. From far away, Treehead looks like a shifting shadow against the sky. Tiny white eyes glint from inside a tangled mess of human heads. Get closer though, its torso looks ripped apart, stretched thin. The skin is so paper thin you can almost see the bones underneath. Its arms are thick, yet they end in skeleton hands. 3 clawed fingers. One thumb that hides behind the others like it's ashamed of something. The worst part is those heads. Every single one has long hair. Or maybe not hair at all. They could be thick tendrils hanging down like treetops in shadow. Each head has glowing eyes that watch in every direction at once. It already knows your secrets. It just refuses to care. Here's where it gets crazy. The Poetic Edda, a text over 1,000 years old, describes a giant called Thrudgelmeyer. This thing had 6 heads. Not 1, 6. Born from primordial chaos in the frozen mountains. The Norse wrote about multi-headed giants watching from the wilderness centuries before Trevor Henderson ever picked up a pencil. Nobody knows where Treehead came from. It might belong to the giant class because of its size. Trevor Henderson himself said the witness only caught a glimpse, just long enough to know it was real. Number 1. The Wandering Faith. The Wandering Faith is a massive, 4-legged creature spotted near small towns worldwide. It's one of Trevor Henderson's most famous giants. Each leg has multiple joints that splay outward like a tripod. The creature looks thin, spindly. Its upper body stays hidden behind thick clouds. From below, you see leathery black skin stretched tight over jutting bones. This thing stands over 1.5 kilometers tall. Only the legs are visible. Its head vanishes into the sky. Thin tendrils hang beneath its neck, sometimes dragging across the ground. These serve a dark purpose. The wandering faith collects human souls. It picks people it considers worthy, wraps them in tendrils, pulls them upward through its body into the clouds. Age doesn't matter. Health doesn't matter. The creature decides who rises. It appears during storms, earthquakes, heavy cloud cover. Seeing it feels deeply wrong, like staring into death itself. Here's what makes this disturbing. Something similar was already witnessed. September 1977. Petrozavodsk, Russia. Hundreds saw something massive in the sky, shaped like a jellyfish. Golden tentacles hung down from its body. It hovered for 15 minutes, silent, watching. The Soviet government investigated. Radar confirmed something was there. Before vanishing, it burned a hole through the clouds. A giant with hanging tendrils, appearing from storm clouds, documented by a government. The wandering faith might not be fiction. No one knows where it came from. But if you look up, you might be next. Which creature scared you most? Drop the number below. Click here to see more terrifying creatures that might actually exist. Trust me, it gets worse.